Scooby-Doo in Where's My Mummy has the gang go to Egypt and mummies come to life and attack the gang. So for the positives of this film, I like to... my first positive is I like to see people from horror movies in children movies. So it's great that Virginia Madsen is in this movie as Cleopatra. Horror fans will know her as Helen from Candyman, and I know her from Better Watch Out, which I really like that horror movie, Christmas horror movie. Another positive is Ron Perlman is in here, which he played Skunkbeard in Pirates Ahoy. So that's cool that he's back in here. I like when Rock Rivers says, when we first meet him, he says, "It's Rock Rivers. Behind me, the Nile River. No relation." That was kind of funny. I do like that line. I also like it when the movie has to pronounce Amelia von Butch's last name twice. So Amelia von Butch, and because people might question that, because Butch, if you don't listen to it clearly, Butch might sound like, a naughty word. Another positive is the chase songs are good. Not my favorite, but they are fun to listen to for this movie. You have Rags and Riches, and Which Curses Worse, which is the second one, the one with the scorpion chase song. And another little positive that I like is the fact that Frank Welker, just to let you know, Frank Welker plays Fred and Scooby-Doo in this, and having Fred impersonate Scooby is pretty clever and funny. I do like that. And one last positive is near the end of the film, Cleopatra is rowing in the back of the canoe when they're trying to escape the water, and Shaggy and Scooby. Shaggy looks back and says, "She's catching up to us," and then it cuts to Cleopatra is just in the back of the canoe. That was pretty funny. And from a movie standpoint, it actually kind of makes sense, because, spoilers, if you haven't seen this movie, but Cleopatra is Velma, and it makes sense because she needs to get out of the tomb, and she doesn't attack the gang for obvious reasons, because she's Velma. So it kind of makes sense to have Cleopatra, as you know it's Velma, be in the canoe. On to the mixed. I like the traps used in the first chase song, Rags and Riches, but I wish we got to see more traps used in the movie, because they kind of set that up in the beginning. They set that up in the beginning of the movie because they had this little backstory with the real Cleopatra, and the traps were really interesting, and I wish they did more with that. And another mixed is having Velma be the monster is interesting, but it doesn't make sense that she doesn't tell the gang about it, because, like they say in the movie, the gang could have helped Velma with it, and Velma just says, well, you could have gotten hurt. Yeah, well, they could have gotten hurt by you guys attacking them, so don't know if that's really justified. And And now on to the negatives. I never liked the part with Hotep and that whole scene when Shaggy and Scooby-Doo go to that, I guess, lost city and they meet Hotep. It has almost nothing to do with the mystery except for where the water went. I can't really think of any reason why that scene is really in there. Another negative is I hate it that when Shaggy and Scooby sneak into the party, the mummies notice Scooby's tail when the wrapping gets pulled off. It's always the tail that gives it away. It's not like Shaggy's voice that gives it away, or not that they're not, or it's not that Shaggy and Scooby-Doo aren't decayed. No, it's the tail. And in any costume to fake out the monsters, it's always Scooby's tail. It's never anything else. And I just don't like that. And the last negative is Shaggy and Scooby on the flying carpet near the end of the movie. That is stupid, because there are no other supernatural elements in this movie. It comes out of nowhere. I mean, it actually does come out of nowhere, because we're in, like, not really a chase song, but, like, it's like there's background music, but it's an attack. So it's like the mummies wrap up Shaggy and Scooby in a carpet, throw them down the stairs, they get unrolled, and they're sitting on the carpet, and it just rises up and just goes all around the room, just dodging mummies, and it comes out of nowhere. And I just do not like it. Like I said, it's a supernatural element in this movie, and it's the only supernatural element in this movie, because everything else can be explained. That's it for negatives, and that's it for this review. Overall, I do like this movie. It's not my absolute favorite, but I think it is better than Loch Ness Monster and Aloha Scooby-Doo. This movie is still entertaining. I do still get enjoyment out of it, so I fully recommend it to any Scooby-Doo fans. Thanks for watching.